I'm having an affair with my married boss, and I can't stop. I never thought I'd become a toy for a married man. I'm 26. I work as a graphic designer, and up until a few months ago, my life was pretty normal. Then one late night at the office changed everything. My boss David is 43, married, and very good looking. His wife only travels for work a week every month, so the rest of the time she's home. That 1 week a month is enough for us to get into so much trouble. It started during a late project. We were alone, sharing a drink, and the conversation turned personal. He started opening up about his marriage and how frustrated he felt. He mentioned that there were certain intimate things his wife refused to do for him, things he really wanted. I don't know what came over me, but I looked at him and quietly said, I'm happy to do that. The room became very still. He stared at me for a long moment, then asked if I was serious. I was. That night, we crossed a line we couldn't uncross. Since then, every month when his wife leaves town, we fall right back into it. It's become this secret routine. He'll text me something innocent like, need you in the conference room, and I know exactly what it means. We lock the door and go at each other like horny teens. Sometimes it's quick, sometimes we have more time, but it's always intense. The guilt hits me hard afterward. I see pictures of his wife and kids on his desk and feel sick. I know this is wrong. I know I'm helping destroy a marriage. But the second that week approaches, I get this rush. The secrecy, the risk, the way he looks at me when we're alone. It's addictive. I tell myself every month that this will be the last time, but I never follow through. We've had some close calls. Last month, his wife came home a day early. I still had that guilty look when I saw her in the lobby. She smiled at me like I was just another employee. I know she doesn't know, but my heart nearly stopped. I've tried to stop, I really have, but there's something about the way he needs me that keeps pulling me back in. I hate that part of myself, but I can't seem to walk away. That's my confession. I'm having an affair with my married boss every time his wife leaves town. And even though I know it's going to end badly, I don't want it to stop.
My friend with benefits keeps chasing a toxic girl, even though he could have me. Anytime, this story isn't entirely mine, but I'm right in the middle of it. It's about Tyler, my friend with benefits for the past 2 years. We've always kept things casual. We're close friends who hook up whenever the mood strikes. No pressure, no expectations, just really good sex and good company. A few months ago, Tyler started seeing this girl named Vanessa. She's 29, extremely outgoing, and honestly a mess. She's a heavy drinker who gets mean when she's drunk. She constantly picks fights with him, calls him worthless, and then cheats on him without even trying to hide it. He already knows about at least 3 other guys she's slept with recently while trying to convince him she wants a real relationship, but he still keeps going back. They go out almost every weekend. She'll get wasted, start drama in the middle of the bar, disappear with someone else, and then blow up his phone at 4 a.m., needing him to come save her. He even once picked her up passed out on the side of the road. The cycle is exhausting just to watch. Tyler and I are actually great friends. He tells me everything. He comes over, we talk for hours, and he vents about her. He'll sit on my couch and say things like, I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. She treats me like shit, but I can't seem to walk away. I listen every single time and give him the same advice. She's an alcoholic who's mean to you and sleeps with other men. You don't deserve that. You need a real relationship, with someone who respects you. If it's just about our sex, you know you have me. I'm right here. We have fun together. The sex is great, and there's zero drama. You can have this whenever you want. Why keep chasing someone who makes you miserable? He always nods and says I'm right. For a few days, he will seem free. We hang out, we laugh, we hook up sometimes, we act like normal friends. But then Vanessa texts him, and he goes right back to her chaos. I genuinely care about him, which is why it bothers me so much. Maybe I like him, but honestly, our dynamic is just too good to change. The sex is amazing. We're genuinely comfortable with each other, and the no drama vibe we have works perfectly. So I keep letting it continue without any real rules or strings, and this will probably end up with her hurting him again.
I finally gave in and slept with my 60-year-old witch neighbor. And it was actually incredible. Hey everyone, my name is Alex. I'm 33 years old, and 6 months ago I bought my first house all by myself. It was supposed to be this exciting new chapter, my own place, some peace and quiet. Then I met my next door neighbor. Her name is Marlene. She's 60, a older hippie Wiccan type. The whole street calls her a witch and told me not to speak to her. I really should have listened. At first, it was just creepy stares and little gifts on my doorstep. I'd politely say thank you while walking to get my mail. Then the nightmares started. Every night I was paralyzed in my bed while someone whispered over me. I'd wake up with bruises I couldn't explain. I tried everything to make them stop. I even stayed the night at my parents' house, but the nightmares followed. 3 weeks ago, Marlene walked straight up to me in the yard, grabbed my wrist, and said, I know about the dreams, Alex. I like you. This house is haunted, and you took the ghost on when you bought it. I can do something to stop it, but it will cost you a night with me. Refuse, and they'll keep getting worse. I thought she was fucking insane. I held out as long as I could. I was exhausted, scared, and honestly starting to lose it. Last Thursday, I finally broke. Around midnight, I walked over to her house, heart pounding, and knocked on the door. She let me in. Her house smelled like incense and herbs. She was surprisingly calm and confident. She told me exactly what to do for the ritual, lit some candles, and we began. I was nervous as hell. This was completely insane, but she was so experienced and in control that I just let go. I won't go into graphic detail, but I'll say this. It was way better than I ever could have imagined. She knew exactly what she was doing. Every movement, every touch. It felt like she had decades of practice and knew things most women my age have never even thought about. It was intense, strange, and honestly, really good. I hate admitting that, but it's true. When it was over, she looked at me with this satisfied smile and whispered, The ritual is complete. The dreams won't come back. And she was right. I've slept peacefully every night since. No nightmares, no whispering, no bruises. I actually feel rested for the first time in weeks, but now I'm even more messed up in the head. Part of me is disgusted that I actually did it with a 60-year-old woman who basically blackmailed me. Another part can't stop thinking about how good it felt. She's been smiling at me from her porch every evening like we now share a secret. Yesterday, she left a note on my door that just said, Whenever you want more, I am always waiting. I don't know what the hell I've gotten myself into. I finally bought my dream house, and now I'm tangled up with the neighborhood witch, who turned out to be an incredibly skilled lover. I feel ashamed, confused, and worst of all, a little curious if I'll end up going back.